How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. I'm ready. It's Monday. I'm ready for a good busy week of mechs.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's freezing here.
We were just is it really? Dude.
Well, I mean, comparably.
It was 98 last week. 98.
Thanks for all the meching.
Oh, Father Bill. Father Bill. 58 months.
Thank you, Father Bill, for your support, man. As always,
GG.
you are awesome.
Thank you, Padre. Much appreciated, sir. Guys, 58 months. Can we show some love? I don't care if you have the NGNG love emote, but if you don't, throw up some much appreciated.
Much love. Hey, Snow Girl, yes, I did, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, hopefully today.
Let's see. Father Bill says home solar merged with Tesla Powerwall is what I'll be doing in a few years. Yeah, I definitely think it's a lot more viable for your everyday Joe Schmo now.
You talking about those roof tiles?
Well, no. Those. So I was just while you were waiting. While I was waiting, we were talking about renewable energy for residential side of things. Like I know in California they had a subsidy where if you met some criteria, they would install for free. But what's happening is nowadays, so for instance, let's just say I was to get residential solar. It's looking around 17 or so thousand, let's just say 17, 18,000 for full. That's panels, installation, everything. And I think it's coming in next year, October. There's a federal cash back too of like 4,000 or something like that. So you're down to like 13,000. Well, then even if you pay that out as far as full, you make your money back within 3 years. Now the panels have gotten to the point where the return on investment is actually a lot quicker than
my dad did that. His roof is covered with panels, but it was
I'm not
he
sure
did that
how
like
this keeps happening each
10
month.
years ago or something like that.
Yeah. And then
but
so go ahead. Well, and then we were talking about like the Tesla solar panels that are the roof tiles. The problem right now is that they're still trying to figure out a way to make them strong enough. Like there's a few people that have them. There's one guy right next to like their factory and stuff where they're at that had them, but they're ridiculously expensive. I mean, you're talking about like $100,000 roof.
All technology is when it first comes out.
So
I think they're brilliant.
Oh, I think it's amazing. And I mean, it makes sense. But I guess the idea is, how do you make a panel that's as efficient? Because that's another problem.
But cost effective. So just like the cars and stuff, it'll just take time if it succeeds. But I I'm all for it. And for those that don't know, I mean, you literally can. Some people just don't like the way the solar panels look, and I can get that. One of my buddies, we were just talking about this, and he was like, I don't want them on my house. To me, Vidarian, tier 3, 32 months in a row. Thank you very much for your support, and we will get into some mech action soon. It's not going to be all solar panels today.
Yeah, but no, I mean, and of course, what the Tesla battery pack is, or there's other companies that have it, is that you use solar to charge the battery, and then when it goes nighttime, you're using the battery to help lights and stuff like that. And then come 12 o'clock, if they're still charged, then it uses that to help like charge if you have an electric car and stuff like that. So that way you use all of your batteries, so you're not just wasting potential free. Anyway, it's just really cool.
Yeah, I think it's good shit, man, and I hope we can convert as quickly as possible.
Oh, I mean, it's huge. They're just getting better and better.
Huge. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, the one of the things is
Thanks for your community support.
Davro, thank you for your support, sir. 26 months. Also, again, Vidarian, thank you for that tier 3, you crazy bastard.
Dav, thank you for your support, man.
So they were talking about one of the big things Tesla did was they acquired a company. I forgot the name, but that company doesn't deal with batteries per se. They deal with capacitors. And I didn't know about this. And the difference is is the ability for these capacitors to deliver like instantaneous power comparatively to what batteries do. So for instance, like the Roadster and stuff like that. So what it does is like the energy would go to the capacitors for that instantaneous stuff, but it also has implications for home and other use as far as the trucks that they were building. And
dude, you see the self-driving shit is like popping up. Like it's this is gonna be a reality.
Yeah, and it's still way early.
Of course.
But
that you see those sci-fi movies where it's like that in the future or whatever. Like that shit's right around the corner.
Dude, I'll tell you that I wish. If you've been in a modern car now that has cruise control, adaptive cruise control, I think that should be mandatory on like all the time. Like I know what some people are gonna say is it's amazing because what is Farron talking about? I know, it's Daeron, right? Look, he's right there. It's true.
Dawson, jeez, Farron.
But have you?
The funny thing is,
does your car have it?
So here's the deal. I bought a new car last year. Bought a 2019, and my wife and I actually went the total opposite, and we bought a manual, which is very difficult to find these days.
Yeah.
So I actually understand, because there's a lot of people that are against the self-driving stuff. That they'll be like, I want to drive a car. When I drive a car, I want to drive and blah. I get it. I bought a manual, because my wife and I both like the experience of driving a manual. It feels like you're driving the car. But on the same side, like I've seen statistics where if all the cars out there were self-driving, it would cut car accidents in like half,
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, you're talking about personal preference versus just, I don't know.
Well,
whatever.
It comes down to like safety. I mean, for me, I had a manual at my Volkswagen GTI that we got rid of. But my CRV and the Volt that we have doesn't have shifting at all. It's an electric drivetrain. So it's just you press the pedal and it goes. It's amazing. Same thing with the CRV I have. You don't feel the gear shift. So that's really convenient. But as far as like autopilot, I think what's happening right now is people are relying so much on it instead of, I know they have to. One of the problems in Tesla apparently is they don't have a camera looking at the driver. So they can't determine when there's accidents and stuff like that. If it was driver fault, did they have their hands on the wheels? Sure. Where were their eyes? And stuff like that.
I see articles now like people having sex. People drive.
There was just a porno. Yeah, there was just a porno. And
wait, what do you mean there was just a porno?
Yeah, and Elon Musk was like, yeah, thanks guys. Like,
they made a legit porno in one of those cars
of autopilot. And the thing about it is a lot of the other manufacturers, they actually have a camera that's looking at the driver, and if your eyes stray for X amount, it signals you. And that's
dude, having sex in a self-driving car is easy. Back in the day, try doing it in a manual.
Yeah, right. While driving on the interstate, just saying. Back in my day, right? I mean, I've always thought it would be really awesome just to be able to plug in your destination, get in your car, and you don't have to worry about anything. Like I can see, totally. I can totally see the allure to that. But the problem with it is right now is it's still very young, and it's thing. And two, there are other people on the road still that are not, and I suspect within our lifetimes, you'll have fully automated vehicles and it'll just be the norm. So that's just me. Yeah.
Farrad, I do have a wood burning stove. Thanks, though. All right, so what are we gonna do? We gonna do some sync drops?
No, we're talking, man. What we're doing.
Yeah. Is this a podcast?
Yeah. It's a live. No, I mean, it's one of those things where when it first started up, there's a few people. They're like, "Wow, it was quite a doozy on Friday."
And I wanted you to hear before I said anything. Obviously, guys, like, there was a lot of information that came out on Friday. We'll do the best to answer how we feel about it. So you can feel free to ask questions. It's always tough because I feel like Melted mentioned Russ should have a script, and on the other hand, I don't think. Like, I feel like I think what we got was, at least for a lot of people, an answer. Whether or not you like that answer, I was really disheartened. We had a lot of people that were trolling and being very disrespectful in chat, but that's the internet. But yeah, that is the reality we live in.
Yeah, I've kind of given up fighting against that. I just ignore it as much as possible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mech packs. To me, it wasn't a big deal. I think the community at large, at least the reaction I saw, understood why. Like, as far as like, yeah, we've had too many mechs too often. This is my take on this, Daeron. I just want mechs that fill niches that we don't have necessarily. Someone brought up the Executioner, 95 tons. Like, that's the only clan option, right? And there are only very limited amount of options though after that. So I'd rather have mechs that fill maybe tonnage gaps that we don't have, and then out of those tonnage gaps, hardpoint gaps that maybe we need. Like, for instance, you don't want to just introduce another laser vomit, 95. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you're just so I don't think it was just crazy as far as like from everybody. I can understand. On the flip side, I think some people just like collecting mechs, right? And that's a downside. So,
well, it's also like the kind of an end of an era, and a lot of people make fun of buy the next mech pack and all that stuff. But so I can understand some people just don't like change. Personally, I feel like it's okay. That's what I feel like. I don't feel like it's good or bad necessarily. That's personal. Some people were taking it as good, some people were taking it as bad. I just feel like it needed to happen. It's necessary. I understand it. We have so many freaking mechs. But there's still some out there, the Hollander, the Irby 2C or whatever that people request, the Mackie. That we've gotten that since
we
day
can
one.
do better, people. Jeez.
Yeah. But I feel like again, my perspective is going to be from my perspective. My favorite mechs are in there. Alpha Lance is in the game. Are there some I would still want to see? Yes, but it's mostly for nostalgic reasons and not for any gameplay reasons. I agree that
I think gameplay is important though, and that's
that
has to be the focus of a new mech. In my opinion,
I think that's turning the focus from we're doing another mech because we need to do another mech because it's another month to we're doing this mech because this reason, and I think that's good.
Navid says, I'm not upset about what was said on Friday. I expected most of it. What I feel right now is PvP Mechwarrior needs to move forward. Oh, Jesus, it scrolled up. In regards to graphics engine, would like to see PGI move on serious with upgraded PvP experience. So as far as graphics engine, I don't think that's just really plausible right now. And I mean, Russ is...
I mean, who wouldn't want that, right?
That sounds great. Yeah, but I feel like the reality of it is that's sort of what Russ was hinting at. And he said sort of as much, which is for whether people... Again, Mech 5 needs to work. I mean, it makes sense from a business standpoint, too. Them pouring their hearts and souls, because obviously Russ wants it to sell as much as possible. It's going to sell if it's good. So if it's good, it just needs a lot of love and care and attention. And so, like, I don't think it's crazy for us as fans to say, we want an MWO 2.0, right? But what does that mean? And,
well, the number one thing that scares people with, obviously, is would my mechs transfer?
Yeah.
But really, an MWO 2.0 discussion isn't on the table right now.
Yeah, I mean, Mech 5 has to do well, and I know, I mean, he made that very clear. So I'm in agreement, Navid. I would love to see what the next iteration of MWO would be. But then the question is, and Daeron, is you brought up a point of... as
long as the next iteration isn't mobile, yeah, I want to see it too.
But you have phone, right? Like that's how that works. But here's the thing: is
Yep.
you brought up one of the key arguments that I've heard, which is I better damn well if there's a second MWO, I better have all my mechs. Here's my counter to that: you're assuming that the next one would be exactly like this game. What happens if they change? Complete mechanics,
it may be,
or
there may not be mech packs. There may, whatever.
But then also, how does that work? Because, and I feel like that has to do with the model, the monetization model, right? And where I feel like MWO has sort of, and especially now that we're 7 years in, where it starts to get a little bit questioned, is when the monetization model, one of the main sources of income is mechs, and those mechs people buy based on one. I would say the majority is I don't know if it's perceived performance, but maybe both that and nostalgia, right? Like Blood Asp, you love the Blood Asp in the previous game, so you bought it. You didn't care how it was going to perform, right? But then how many people buy mech and mech packs based on, well, that mech is going to be able to do this, right? So what happens if there is going to be an MWO 2.0 where maybe, just maybe, it's got different mechanics, different systems, and the monetization model isn't based on the mechs, but maybe just cosmetics as well. I mean, a lot like what we see other free-to-play titles doing. So yeah, and that's how I feel too, is, you know, if it's a new game, new purchases. But man, some people are just dead set on, no, that's bullshit. I dumped $2,000 in MWO. If you were to do an MWO 2.0, if I don't get my $2,000 worth of mechs, you know, fuck you. You know, like, I don't know how I feel about that.
We're super into speculation territory, though. I mean, like,
no, I know, but like, how do you where does that argument work?
There's some big issues that need to be addressed if there's going to be an MWO 2.0, but you know, we're not anywhere near that.
But it needs to be Mech 5 has to succeed, like across the board.
Yeah, but I think the question is, you know, because this question originated with an MWO, but then quickly went to talking about Mech 5. I think the question is, you know, how does MWO remain
relevant? You
know, relevant over the next few years, and will it? And you know, I think different people will have different answers for that.
Well, I mean, then the question is, how many people in this chat? We have over 100 people. How many of you guys don't care about PvE? Or how many only care about PvP? Like how many? I mean, and I think that's a legit question. It's just, I think there will be some people that buy Mech 5, play it, love it, enjoy it, but they prefer the PvP experience over PvE. I mean, that's why you've got first-person shooters and stuff out there, you know. And of course, here's another kicker, Daeron, is just because we have Mech 5 coming out, another thing to sort of look at is we're getting co-op. We're getting full mod scene. What's going to come out of that as well? Not saying that they're going to make PvP out of it, but what happens when you create a really cool game mode or experience that's online because you're playing with your buddies, but now it's against, you know, tanks, mechs, VTOLs, possibly infantry and stuff like that. Well, you've got repair bays. I mean, they could do so much. I mean, we were talking about Living Legends. Like, what are the Living Legends teams going? What is the Living Legend team going to do with now an upgraded engine and capabilities? What are other mod teams going to do? Right?
Yeah, I mean, the excitement for me is that we're going to have.
But that still doesn't
options.
answer your question or your concern about MWO.
Yeah, which is remaining relevant. The thing is, I think it will remain relevant because it is the PvP source right now, right? So who knows what's going to happen with the mods of Mechwarrior 5, and maybe some PvP stuff will come out of that. What I'm excited about, again, is having MWO to do, you know, team-based PvP or whatever. That's the go-to right now. Having BattleTech to do some, that style gameplay, and then having Mechwarrior 5, the solo campaign, if I want to just play by myself and don't want to deal with other people or whatever, which sometimes that's the case. And then also being able to do co-op, bring people in, and then also on top of that, whatever modding brings in the future, which is, who knows, it's an open playing field. It could be awesome stuff. It could be PvP. It could be Living Legends creates Living Legends, using that. Who knows?
Or just the game modes that I remember playing. Some were really fun and engaging. But then outside of that is, we've experienced as gamers different game modes and different things in some of the free-to-play battle royales and stuff. And so what happens when people start implementing mechanics and systems, and coming up with a fun and engaging route? I mean, literally, someone could mod in a MOBA. Think about that. Some type of MOBA where you and your three buddies
we don't know
fighting.
the limits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say that not in like you've got lanes and stuff, but technically, who knows? I mean, that's what I'm saying is like, I think MWO will be relevant just because it's the PvP side of things.
It'll remain relevant until it's not.
But
the question is, how long will that be, and what is gonna, what, if anything, is gonna be added or change on the game over the next couple years.
But what happens when Mech 5 drops? That's the question. Look, we're gonna be playing Mech 5 here on this channel when it drops, which I'll be very honest. I mean, Daeron, me and you have sort of talked about it. It's gonna be fucking weird. Weird in the sense of,
well, we don't know the extent of how much. Look, I think one thing that's a little can set you up for disappointment is trying to plan the future too much. For sure, we're going to be playing Mechwarrior 5 on this channel. We're going to play the heck out of it. I hope as soon as there's mods available, we'll be playing those too. But what's going to happen with Mechwarrior Online on this channel? What's going to happen with Mechwarrior Online in general? We don't really know yet.
Yeah, but if we drop into Mech 5 and we're fucking loving every moment of it and we don't want to stop playing and it's like crack, then it's weird for me.
That's awesome.
It's weird for me being a streamer of saying,
Sure.
I've been streaming 7 years.
We've been doing something for a long time.
Oh, by that time, 8 years. And yeah, and so, I feel like sometimes I've seen a few comments. We're in the same boat with you guys. And also, too, as far as Mech 5 development, yes, we do contract work for PGI. We're not in the loop as far as we're not part of decision making. We're not part of. We don't know. We know just as much as you guys. So, when we went to MechCon this year, like, we got to see some of the stuff that you guys were going to play on Saturday, on Friday. So I'm just as excited and anxious and nervous and anticipation as you guys as well. So I just wanted to have this quick conversation because I know Friday was based on some of the reactions by some people. I don't think the sky is falling. I actually appreciate on one hand the openness and candidness of Russ. I think if he was just very honest, and I know it's always been one of those cases where we've read because of the podcast and stuff, they wanted, the community wanted more of a response from Russ, and you got one, and he just basically told people like, hey, this is what's going on. You don't have to like it. I like seeing more mechs, me personally, but I also understand why exactly they're doing it. So, and then, so do you have any other comments?
I understand that it was a rough pod or developer update for a lot of people. And I get why, the concerns and stuff. It's like I was telling you off camera. Life is about change, and it can be hard. And but I think if you just step back and look at things logically, maybe there'll be some understanding there. And it's not the end of the world. I mean, we're still here after 8 years almost of doing this, and we're going to be here for a lot longer. So there's still, BattleTech Mechwarrior content out there being developed, and that's ultimately what we're about. That's what we started about. You know, it was all things BattleTech, Mechwarrior, and we're still that way.
One thing I did like is when Russ said we may be playing this. I don't know. Did he say a decade from now?
Yeah.
And it's intriguing.
I don't know if was he saying MWO or was he saying Mech 5?
Mech 5 because of what potentially that means. I mean, and for some that maybe it wasn't too long ago, guys. We had a 10-year drought. Now imagine if Mech 4 would have had full mod tools available to everyone. We wouldn't have had the drought. We would have, yes, Mech Tech picked up and did stuff. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I'm excited for that.
That drought sucked, and you know, and I remember it very much. And you know, it was I'd go on the internet and I'd, you know, search engine. I'd try and find anything new, BattleTech, Mechwarrior, you know. And I remember, in fact, I missed what was it, BattleTech 3025?
Yep, I did too. Yeah, from
I
EA.
missed it. Yeah, because I knew it was coming, and then it happened, and I didn't know it happened, and then I found out about it right afterwards, you know. And so the drought sucked. Those were rough times if you're a BattleTech Mechwarrior fan, and that's why I've always said when we go to MechCon, like, you know, make sure we're appreciating every moment, because I remember the bad times. Yeah. And so you know, we have another MechCon coming, and so the sky is not falling. The sun will rise tomorrow, and set again and rise again.
Yeah. Navid said another question: why is there deafening radio silence from PGI regarding Mech 5? Only weekly screens, and really something to get hyped about.
They have a very specific
marketing
schedule. Yes. They so it's all intentional. I also know there's some, you know, pretty big things in the works, and but like Phil said, as far as like the development and what's really happening with Mechwarrior 5 right now, we're not in on that much.
But you know, a part of me, because again, me and Daeron are hands off as far as that, at least for right now. A part of me says that's the double. That's something I'm used to. I'm used to game developers just being totally silent on things, and then just boom, hey, here you go. Like, and then I'm also used to developers bombarding you with marketing and PR stuff. We just mentioned Anthem not too long ago. I think it's based on the developer, but you have to be very careful with which path you choose, of whether or not you broadcast more and more. And then as far as like marketing, just think too, you don't want to oversell something, or I don't know, like I'm on both sides of that. I don't know what's Anthem, right? Yeah, Basalt, I think there's something to be said about radio silence to some point. And I mean, we've had the AMAs. I know that may not be a fix for everyone and or all the information, because like some of you guys really want more information, and I get that, or more video or stuff like that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if
we're gonna get what we get, and I assume every month that we get closer to release, you know, more and more is gonna get released, and the AMAs have answered tons of stuff. I mean, yeah. Are there questions that people still have? Sure, but that's never gonna change, and the game will release, and there will still be people that didn't get their question answered or whatever. That's just life. I think the one thing I can agree on is I hope that Mechwarrior 5 gets as much of an advertising push as possible. I want everybody out there that would care about Mechwarrior to know that it exists, rather than hearing stories like somebody just said in chat they didn't know about Mechwarrior online until 2016. Yeah. You know, you don't want that to happen. But you know, again, that's out of our purview at the moment.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is, like, in chat we have people that are saying no silence is not a good thing, or silence is not a good thing, and then you have other people that are saying, you know, hey, look at all these other examples that they.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said,
agree with the silence thing.
I'm torn,
AMAs
man.
have answered a ton.
Yeah, but it's not. maybe the format. There's no videos. There's no like I'm torn on that. And I guess what I'm saying is like I understand if you guys
Are people just wanting more marketing, or are they wanting more answers?
both. I mean, as a fan,
I feel like with the AMAs though, there's a lot of answers.
Yeah, but as a fan, like you don't know all the details as far as like the campaign and the mech lab, and we don't know all the intricacies. We haven't seen those.
Yeah,
and
we haven't played the game yet.
I feel like some of that stuff, it's anticipation. Like you want the answers, but on the other hand, you want that aloofness, if you will. This I don't know. I'm in both boats.
People are wanting more information and marketing.
Yeah.
And a lot of up arrows in support. Anyway.
Yeah. Another thing.
There are new players still. I come across them constantly every week.
As far as MechCon and MWWC,
it's another change issue,
Sure, but what's the major change outside of just MWWC not being at MechCon? That's really the only thing. I'm actually okay with an online tournament. I mean, we have great casters out there, whether it's Ben and Mike, and there's others as well.
Yep.
So, and a format, if the comp scene, I'm 100% in agreement. Like, let's have, what would the comp scene want as far as like a perfect tournament, whatever rules can be made as far as it's fair across the board, blah, blah, blah. I think having an online tournament isn't crazy, like, at all. I mean, other than
I think
stage
it could be awesome. I think it could be a disaster, and I think it could be awesome. Hopefully, if we go that route, we make it as great as possible. For sure, I've watched other games do online tournaments, and I've enjoyed watching them. So I think it can be a good thing, and I hope that we can provide something that the community is wanting and they enjoy as well. As far as it not being a part of MechCon, I understand that's a huge expense. That was the major expense for every MechCon was MWWC, both because of dealing with all the players coming out. You've got all their travel, you've got all their hotel, and other expenses involved with that. You've got all the whole production thing that's all based around MWWC, the whole production team and all that, the stage with all the gear. There's just so many costs tied into MWWC at MechCon that I'm just freaking happy we're going to have a MechCon, and I think there's plenty of opportunity for MechCon to be about other things. Like, I would love more tabletop and more chance for people to play tabletop. You go to other conventions. That's a big part of other conventions is tabletop BattleTech and stuff.
Well, and that's where it's tough. Is MechCon is in a sort of the whole of BattleTech, whereas MechCon has been just about MWO, the main stage MWO, with Mech 5 being released, and BattleTech the game, Urban Warfare comes out soon as well. Catalyst just launched the new box sets. I mean,
it's a good time. There's tons of new, fresh BattleTech and Mechwarrior content, and so I think it makes sense to have another one this year. I'm glad. I'm going to appreciate the hell out of it again, and cross my fingers and toes that there'll be another one next year. But that I wasn't disappointed with.
Yeah. And it's a great experience. And I saw a few comments in chat of like, oh, well, I doubt anybody's going to go if there's no
people
World
say that
Tourney
every
there.
year.
And I'm like,
year. Oh, yeah, just specifically because of the tourney?
Yeah, I think the majority.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Speak
like
for myself. I think a lot of people just go because of the experience. And even if the tournament wasn't there, they would still be there.
I don't feel like people are really going for the tournament, actually.
No. I think it's a social thing that's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
That's just.
So anyway, it is what it is, and I'm okay with the changes. I don't know what MWWC is going to be this year, but I hope we can do something cool.
Yeah. Yep. So I mean, those are our initial thoughts. I know Friday was. Yeah, there was a lot of people here and a lot of angst, and I just wanted for us to sort of touch on those. And I think the initial reaction that I saw, and then again more of acceptance and people looking at it, a lot of you guys out there very logically and clear-headed and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, and I see some people that say World Championships was a major part of going, and that's cool.
You're going for the nice warm weather, yeah.
I liked being there for everything. Every part of it was meant something to me, and it's really about the community and seeing people.
I think we should have
It's a fan gathering.
A card tournament. A card game.
Somebody has to make the cards, or
well, I'm
bring
saying
the
no,
cards,
it's like,
or whatever.
you know, you show up and, you know, at MechCon, and we have like a little, I'll bring my cards. I'll bring all of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But,
all right, should we do some drops?
Yeah. Let's, what are you dropping in?
I'm currently in my Warhammer. I see you're in a Cicada. You want me to do tonnage up, get close to you?
You mean tonnage down?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, I don't know if you want to do that, because then you'd have less armor and...
I know. Well, are we less? No, let's just drop.
You ready?
Yep, let's sync this.
3, 2, 1.
One.
Drop. All right, got a match. Rublight.
So I'm glad we decided to stream and not do a podcast.
I mean,
we
it's
literally
a little bit
had
different.
This discussion before we started, guys.
It was going to happen. I needed to. We needed
I think you wanted to do a podcast.
Well,
and
I told you I was going to do a podcast Monday. So what do you want from me? No. Yeah.
We're in different matches.
Well, clearly, I don't think it's exclusion. I think it's just the reality. I mean, do you understand? To fork out hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in this case, to you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of money.
Pretty sure this last MechCon was over 400.
I mean, that's a lot of money. Now you could be like, well, I mean, that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You get each other?
Nope. I'm on Rublight. Well, I think you have to break it down more, Naveed. Like,
I haven't had issues with solo or groups, but that being said, solo always kicks off. I've had literally no issues in solo.
I guess my experience is more with solo queue.
Group
so
queue,
I
I know
can't-
they have issues at like Oceanic time zone.
Yeah. So I know that there are issues with group queue. Whenever I drop group, though, I mean, you get matches. So I guess you need to just be more specific. And I'm not saying nobody has issues with whatever, but I feel like, okay, I'll say specifically solo queue. I think it's in
I've never
one
had
of the best
issues
places
getting,
it's been.
I've never had issues getting dropped solo ever, no matter what time.
Well, that's not the only thing, right? Is whether you get a drop. It's other things too, balance. and
Sure, I
whatever.
mean, what they're talking about is quality of life or whatever, and that brings up a
Yeah.
completely, that's a rabbit's hole that... Then we can get in that whole conversation that we've had so many times.
I think also different people have different experiences.
And expectations.
Like sometimes people complain about stuff that I just don't experience, and I don't know what to say about that, you know. Now there's people that are more aware of things going on in matches than I am, so I'm not the go-to on everything.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Well, I think when it comes to group queue, I think the reality of it is balance. Ever since we shifted away from smaller groups to being able to bring bigger groups, I think the reality of it is you're sacrificing, you're allowing player to do what they want, but then you're also
on the flip side, you're sacrificing match quality. So which one's more important? And to the players, I think undoubtedly choice is what players want.
Yeah, which,
So-
you know, from day one, if you go back and listen to our old podcast, you and I have always wanted group queue to be limited to
and
lances.
I have
Always,
but
from
then
the very
again,
beginning.
I've always been just inundated with no, that's not what we want. And it's like, well,
No, I
okay,
know.
then what you're wanting is you're
Yeah.
wanting balance, but yet you want
People want
choice.
everything.
New target.
So
acquired.
you can't have the both. And oop, button.
But you and I have always been about smaller groups so that it'd be better matchmaking.
New target acquired.
Oh yeah, I mean things consolidate. I mean, and I like solo just because it's crazy. I
New
mean,
target acquired.
I don't know. I like the challenge, if you will.
Mhm.
I don't expect everyone to be at my skill level, and I get upset at them if they're not, or
They have me trapped inside our fort. I cannot fight.
New target acquired.
Golf by himself.
New
Really?
target acquired.
This is good, Darren.
New target.
Not good
Mistakes
for me
were
either.
made.
New target acquired.
Yeah,
New
there we go.
target acquired.
Got for it. Gotta get out.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oof.
New target acquired.
Guys, when it comes to PSR or ELO or this or that, again, I think a lot of people have unrealistic expectations of what the results would be. I'm not disagreeing where the current system could use some adjustments. Totally in agreement. I've said that for a while. If you've ever been here, you know that. But I sometimes think people have unrealistic expectations of what, I mean,
New target
an
acquired.
ELO or this or that, or, I mean, I just feel like sometimes people are expecting
Target
unrealistic.
destroyed.
I like dropping solo. I think a lot of people blame, like, you know, wins or losses on their teammates a lot of the times, like gamer rage, instead of taking responsibility, and it happens. I don't
Yeah, I'm over that shit. It's the same in every game.
like, it happens in
Every
game.
multiplayer, yeah.
Acquired.
Always someone else's fault. But that being said, I do think there's some adjustments that could be.
New target.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be people that play group queue a lot that are going to have a lot more insight on
Target acquired.
what is good and what is bad about it than I do.
I think tonnage is.
when I
uh,
made
yeah.
that statement last week, thinking about it now, I'm definitely just referring to my experience, which is mostly solo. And then when I do group queue,
New target acquired.
I said
Doo-doo.
I've enjoyed it. So, you know, I haven't had the bad experiences, but I don't play it all the time.
But it's still your opinion. Like,
Well, yeah,
anybody
it's my
else's
opinion.
But you're not making
based on
changes.
my
That's not like
perspective.
someone.
Nope.
It's I mean, we're not influencing anybody. We're not influencing Paul. It's not like we're over here like, hey, Paul, listen to us. Hey, Chris.
No.
New target
I've
acquired.
intentionally stayed as far away from
Destroyed.
balanced
stuff?
decisions as possible. Yeah,
Target destroyed.
I see the conversations happening, but I do not pipe up.
Sorry, guys. I'm in the middle of a match, so I'm
Target
not
acquired.
able to read every single.
New target acquired.
Do not take our words as gospel. Don't worry, Phil. I never have. I'm in a better space now. What's this dude doing?
Target destroyed.
Zulu, I don't think PSR resets would help in this case. If anything, it would throw. I think you need adjustments before, but there may be reasons.
Like for instance, I don't think it would help things because actually what you do is you'd put people against. It would throw everything out of whack for a while, and unless you made adjustments, I think a PSR reset with adjustments makes sense. But unless if you're just resetting to just reset right now, no, I don't think it would do well. But that being said, I think if you're making adjustments to the system, sure, and then doing a reset. But that's a question for Paul, and there may be specific reasons why that's not happening. So you need both. Just making adjustments like right now, you'd just be you'd have Proton going up against a tier 5. You know, like no, that's not.
That would work. You know, the first, once everybody starts off, it's like Hell Week.
Is that? Sorry, guys.
Until everybody's evened out again. Nobody's going to, it's very unlikely anybody will ever license MechCon from Russ. Russ has talked about, like, it'd be cool if somebody carried the torch, but the problem is the Battletech Mechwarrior community is too small. And so with the numbers that you're going to get at any sort of mech gathering, regardless of where it's at, even if it's in the States, you just can't do a big production and have it be anything like the MechCons that have existed already. It's just a huge expense, and there's not you don't get any kickback. And even if
maybe we have a few millionaires out there that wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
You know.
Even if you had sponsors, even if you more product, whatever, it's just not a moneymaker. It's too much money goes into it. Now, the only way that I feel somebody could take it over is if it just became a much smaller, lower overhead event, and then a few hundred or 500 people or whatever could make it.
Or
so
you
that
piggyback.
Bottom line is, it has to be for profit. Nobody's going to want to do it unless it's for profit, and that's extremely freaking hard.
I mean, unless you piggyback and you have like, I don't know where, like whatever, where they Battletech's usually there. Yeah. Let me. Yeah, Navid. As far as I'm aware, there will be no limits, or I think they will be very open to if there's something behind, unless it affects like reliability of Mech 5. I think they're very open. But from my understanding, and this is public knowledge, you've heard Russ and you've heard them talk about multiple times when they've done AMAs of the mod stuff. Even though they haven't done a mod specific AMA, they've made references to mechs and tanks and VTOLs and urban environments. Environmental art. So yeah, you can go ahead and start learning Unreal. Obviously 3ds Max, Maya, any programs like that. Really up to the person. So when the mod scene comes out, I think it'll be really cool seeing what people will come up with. So I think people will come up with tile sets for environmental assets, like having, Draconis combined style stuff, Merrick, all different types of, building sets based on different types of, factions, stuff like that. But you ready?
Ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, drop. Yeah. The blueprints system for Unreal is pretty awesome. So yeah. Yeah, another big thing when it comes to like something like a MechCon too is location. I mean, so many people are like, oh, why do they do it in Vancouver? It makes 100% sense why they do it in Vancouver. It's because they can scout out where they're going to have it. They can look at local vendors. They can do everything there. It absolutely makes no sense from that practical application for them to do it anywhere else. So whether you're in Europe or if you're in California or Texas, I know some people are like, oh, just do it in Texas. Well, either you're looking at working through a third party, and then you may not have direct control of it, and you're hoping they do a good job, or you're having to fly out people multiple times. It's a logistical nightmare.
It's actually an added expense too. A
Yeah.
significant added expense.
So
Getting everything out there, including the people and the pods and the whatever. Yeah, people have asked what's with the Mad Max goggles. This is Ferret created a cool image at one point with these types of goggles, so I went out and found some. These are actually prescription. This is my Mechwarrior getup, minus the Alaska shirt.
Hash, actually, MWO got quite a bit of coverage when it came out, especially from the, I say Kickstarter, self-funding as well. There's a ton of articles, PC Gamer, stuff like that. And the biggest thing, and if you've realized in normal
Ferret, take that back.
one thing you guys will all agree with is one of the big pushes right now for marketing on a lot of games is actually it's word of mouth and Twitch and YouTube. And if you make a good product, people will create content and they will play it and they'll get it. I mean, that's reality. Mech 5 has the attention of some very big streamers that we know about that have publicly said they're just waiting and looking forward to it. That brings in a lot of people. You don't need ads necessarily. I'm not saying against it, but actual.
I'm for all of the above.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Influencers.
you don't just need. Yeah, influencers are huge right now, and if you can get influencers that are liking your game too, just yeah.
Airstrike online.
Yeah, there's reasons why certain titles pay certain streamers buku's amount of money to play their games.
Target acquired.
I think influencers are great, but I also think traditional marketing methods are.
You gotta do
effective as
well. You gotta do everything. It's not just one thing.
I'm
right?
down
Yeah.
for everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because guess what? Ads. I use ad blocker. I fucking hate ads.
New target
So
acquired.
guess I'm not a part of that demographic to be, you know.
Sorry,
Oh,
target spotted.
UAV. UAV's done.
Thanks.
Thank you. So's your freaking piranha.
New target acquired.
It was on very bright prone.
No.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Yeah, I hate ads. That's why I don't run ads on here. If you get an ad on this channel, it is not because of me or Daeron.
New target acquired.
Might be because of Daeron, because he hates you.
I don't even know how to do it.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
And the cool thing, if you're a sub on this channel, you get grandfathered, you get no ads. Because we
New
still have that.
target Acquired.
Yeah, sub power. Sub now.
Need assistance.
Hey Darren, did you know you can sub
Target
for free?
spotted.
Yeah, I think I heard something about Twitch Prime.
Acquired.
About shill o'clock. Oh, Lima, you're so hosed. Bye, Lee. You deserve all that.
Target destroyed.
Hunting me.
New target
Hunting me like that, Lee. How dare you? Your Breck
New
son.
target acquired. Target acquired. Airstrike.
Agavell. That's right.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
You guys can throw ads at other people via bits. You spam them with cool gifts.
New target
How that
acquired.
works. What is going on here?
New target acquired.
I feel like gotta go with this dude.
Target spotted.
I feel like
We're experiencing some losses. Don't
New
get
target.
I don't want to get shot in the back, Daeron.
Chekhov from Star Trek just yelled at me.
New target acquired.
Oh god.
25% of the enemies are eliminated.
Guys getting picked apart.
We've
Oh, he got taken out.
can't lose any more soldiers.
Oh, we're 4-8. No, how did this happen?
Acquired.
No. Oh god, there's Prana.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Oh god.
We're taking critical losses. We need you to pull through.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, the James.
Right arm critical damage.
Left torso, shield torso. Oh my god.
Torso destroyed.
This got wrecked.
Destroyed.
Come in. Control the surface.
My team, led by me, just destroyed your team.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, except for the lead part.
Yeah. Something, my team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a paragraph. Right. Need another cup of coffee.
I totally get what you're saying, Lance Gregg. I love BattleTech lore and story. You know, I grew up reading the TROs a million times. That's why you find so many on eBay that are just barely holding together. That was my whole collection. I've read the same, 20, 30 novels over and over and over again every year for most of my life. I want to see so badly like some HBO or Netflix series on BattleTech because I think there's so much story potential. Totally agree. However, that was never in the stars for Mechwarrior Online. When Mechwarrior Online came out, the whole reason it went the way it did as far as the design, originally they were trying to do Mechwarrior 5, was because of basically World of Tanks. And Mechwarrior Online isn't about the story or the lore, just like World of Tanks isn't about World War II. It's just a platform for tanks to fight tanks, and that's what Mechwarrior Online was basically modeled after. So it's a platform for mechs to fight mechs.
Yeah.
Am I saying that so therefore more lore and more story would suck in MWO? Absolutely not. Just like I said, I'm a huge fan of the lore and the story as well.
But
I
how
would
the hell
love
do
to
you
have
do
seen
that?
more. People will come up with ideas, but
I mean,
again, that
as
was
far
just
as
never what it was meant to be.
yeah, as far as meat and potatoes though, it's mechs fighting mechs. There's no story, doesn't matter in that regard. I think what he's saying, and that's where Mech 5 should make you happy, is a story, a campaign, an experience, stuff like that. That is different. It's sort of like BattleTech the game. The Rig and Reach story, but then the rest of the game is this experience. Other than that, one, MWO is never touted for having story-driven content either. Now, that being said, faction play, again, that's where I feel like it's really difficult.
That's where it could have been.
Well, it could have been,
should
but
be.
also too is how do you base player interactions and story, and how do you make that so it's seamless? And that's where it's really difficult if we're just honest. If we're just really honest. Like it's one of those things where sometimes it sounds cool, but how the hell do you implement that realistically?
Yeah, most of us are BattleTech Mechwarrior fans. Some of us aren't, and we're new to the genre or whatever. But I'd say most BattleTech Mechwarrior fans, of course, are always going to want more lore, always want more story if it can be implemented. I don't think you'll find any fan that says, no, I don't want that. So, and people will say, here's a suggestion, here's a way to do it. I agree to all of that. What I'm saying, though, is just MWO was never meant to be that. It's not a story-driven, story-focused game. It's literally, here's mechs to fight other mechs.
It's never been promoted to that, so if you're upset with that, then...
I get it, but
yeah.
That's hopefully what BattleTech and Mechwarrior 5 can be for you.
Pup says, off topic, but what about an anime from BattleTech? Of course, I think an anime would be great, but the reality of it is that is on Tops. Tops owns the rights for that.
Nope. Tops is just physical stuff, so models or
Sony?
whatever.
Is it Sony?
Sony.
Okay,
And
Sony. Either or.
As far as I can tell, it's just being camped, and nobody's going to do anything with it.
But that being said, guess what? No
butt.
one is stopping. Everyone here will have the potential to do whatever Machinimos style animation stuff with Mech 5 coming out. If you do not realize that, again, listen to my words. You will have the full cinematography tools and cinematic tools in Unreal for Mech 5.
Red versus blue.
So there's nothing stopping you from doing a red versus blue, a Clear Skies for those that play Eve. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you need to YouTube Clear Skies. There's nothing stopping you from creating an animated series using Mech 5 and any in-game stuff. There's nothing.
We've been
stopping
doing this for 8 years. How many times have we seen people? Because people are just somebody do it. How many times have we seen people start an anime or whatever?
Here's the kicker.
Can't wait for MW50
so
boy
much
carrot
time.
Carrot.
It takes so much effort.
Well, here's the difference though with
and you don't
something
make
like
any money.
But here's the difference. This is where I guess this is actually easier than doing like a where you're using in-engine tools, animation stuff. It's a lot easier to do with this than it is to just hand draw stuff or hand animate stuff. This will be a little bit easier because all the tools, and you don't have to worry about creating textures and all of the stuff outside of if you actually do an ad stuff. So
Ghostface, 18 months with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. He says, can't wait for Mechwarrior 5. Oh boy. Thank you for your support, Ghostface. Totally appreciate it, dude.
Also, Duro Grig, thank you for the 11-month resub. I'm going to grab some coffee.
Thank you, Duro.
You continue talking.
No, I'm going to go get a refill on my drink.
You want
as
to
well.
take a break?
Yep,
Just
real
5-minute
quick.
break. All right. We'll
Yep,
be
yep.
right back, guys.
BRB.
Thank you for being patient. Turn up the music. We'll be right back. Coffee, refills.
All right, you ready?
Already.
All right. 3, 2, 1, drop. Hey, what's going on, guys? Again, welcome to everyone out there. Hopefully you're having a great day. Let's see. Ruby light, assault. Well, I forgot my phone downstairs. Oops. Oops. But yeah, thank you guys for the resubs today. Much appreciated. Got you on the other team.
That's how it was last time.
Yeah.
I'm going to lead my team to victory again. Minus the lead.
How does one go about learning Unreal? You download it, and there's a ton of resources. There's an entire Reddit as well, but there's gobs of stuff on their website under the community resources, but also
There's
YouTube.
YouTube videos, YouTube courses. There's online educational sources that do courses for it.
There's people that are already in the community. I mean, it's like with anything, you just have to dive in. Yeah, there's done ton of stuff. Yeah, Unreal, Unity, all of them are a lot easier. That's going on, guys.
Hello.
It's a lot easier, the amount of resources that are available.
Afternoon, Sean.
How you doing?
Oh, dead game, by the way.
What's bro? Daeron's over there. Bombadil. We must kill him.
Sounds good.
Oh, they're all on board, my entire team.
Well, that's an early fucking strike.
Lee is shield.
Target spotted.
Lee is my meat shield.
New target acquired. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Foxtrot UAV just went above him.
Target spotted.
Did you just identify me?
UAV down.
I'm not going down that road.
Some bitch.
Target spotted.
No, that's not yet, at least.
Another UAV up. I'm taking it down in a second. It's
Okay.
gone. Looking at Foxtrot.
Annie, you got someone to your left in Fox 6.
Target spotted.
Target
so heads up.
acquired.
Missed it. I missed it. Didn't miss that.
I got a Fafnir and a Beagle over there at Fox 6 underneath.
Yep.
Target spotted.
Turn around, boy.
New target acquired.
Come down here. Come down here. Oh.
Oh,
And a Kodiak too.
shut
Oh
up.
yeah. Give me it.
Juliet's closest. Hit him. Back open. Back easy. Right arm also weak.
Oh god, it feels good. That was perfect.
I hate giving you dev kill medallions, man.
That was perfect. It's like I asked for it and you were like, yeah.
You did.
I literally did.
Acquired.
The ground underneath me up there crumbled away. I'm like, how did that happen?
I was like, hey, Daeron. You know it would sound great.
Missile.
He dropped right in front of me.
I got caught up on the edge and I couldn't move forward.
Acquired.
That pissed me
Lost
off.
Echo 6.
Target spotted.
Darren, do you ever have regrets?
Turn and fade, guys.
I'm going on Kilo.
Falling off that ledge.
Target destroyed.
Hey, man, I'm not the one. Ledges, man, are my nemesis in this game.
Target acquired.
That haircut,
Kilo. Left torso open.
is that right?
CT.
New target
So
acquired.
we were on the start line yesterday,
Target
the race.
destroyed.
Now on
and
Charlie.
this guy that I normally I see at all my races, I found out he wasn't even my age group
deal.
because we have a 30-39, 30 to 39, but we have two age groups there, 30 to 34 and 35 to 39. And a guy that I thought was in my age group, he was in the 30 to 34,
Delta 7.
and
He'll
was
be
like,
last
oh.
after we kill
I was
Bravo.
like, dude, you look older than. He was like, I know,
Here.
it's my crime. And there was this kid in front of us. I was like, are you even 30? Are you sure you're 30?
Target destroyed.
He was like, yeah. I was like, you don't look 30, dude. I was like, geez.
Lucky him.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you're like 20 years old. There's no way.
He's
That's
like
the
Paul
thought.
Rudd.
Delta 6. Did he drop?
Affirmative.
I guess so. He's dropped down. He's low. He's low.
Command to ground forces. We're
He's got a
detecting
lock
no
on
more
me.
hostiles.
Good game.
Good job.
Nice again, guys.
You don't need to give me a diff. I just denied it. Everyone. Good game, guys. Ah.
I'll take it. You gotta earn it and kill me. Like that's earning anything.
Duro, you did your first 5K Saturday and you didn't die, I'm assuming? You're here. Congrats, dude. Good job. It's ironic that I ran Saturday in my race and 8.2 miles through bush and everything and thousands of places for me to snap my ankle or roll it or whatever. And I roll it on Sunday on flat ground. I don't know how that works. So, yeah. You dropped in front. You ready to go?
Ready?
3, 2,
2, 1.
Do you want to do a giveaway?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to
Give it
do?
away. Give it away. Give it away now.
Now.
What we do?
We could do the dervish.
All right, open it up now. There we go. Standard pack. Your chance to win. Type in exclamation Daeron is old. I love being in control of these giveaways. Darren's not
Daeron, Daeron is sold? What?
Oh, did I skip a...
No. Is this what it looks like?
Daeron I sold? Daeron is... Doesn't have to be caps. It can be whatever. You again, man. You're on the other team. What's up, this? The universe must know. This is for a Dervish standard pack. I think it looks cool. I don't know how it'll perform. We'll have to see on that one, but...
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
If you pre-ordered and win, yes, we can
All
get you an
systems
upgrade.
Nominal. Override engaged.
Darren will even make sure it has that fresh mix smell.
Greetings, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
You just missed the message I broadcasted. Revenge.
They're trying to kill me.
Probably.
I don't believe them.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Whoever kills Darren will be visited by Lucky Cat. Lucky for
Whoever-
1,000 years.
Whoever kills me is not accomplishing anything.
Lifelong goal?
I'm slated to die every match.
No, it is. Cannon fodder? It's all I'm
I'm trying to help my team accomplish something here.
Acquired.
What exactly is that?
New target acquired.
You killing me, or you getting killed before you kill me.
Or
New target acquired.
back.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh, Piranha just got legged.
New target acquired.
Oh, Piranha's dead. Taking center.
New target acquired. UAV activated. New target acquired.
Where is our little Darren? Oh, where can he be?
Target spotted.
You know I have those type of skills, did you?
New target acquired.
Still don't.
Push Charlie, push Charlie.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
FYI, Darren. You're gonna lose this match.
I know, big time.
It's foretold. It's written in the skies.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Well, also the 4-0.
Target spotted.
In the scoreboard.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Fuel at 25%.
I got a kill though. That's all that matters.
There was an assault. Echo 4,
Yeah.
Echo 4.
Oh shit, there's two of them. Oh, mistakes were made.
acquired.
We're on the way there. Keep it up.
Out of
Kilo Charlie 3. Heavy.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Halfway there.
Hey, Cyclone, how are you doing, sir?
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Aaron's like, this is why I don't like doing bullet drops against you.
Space. You can
No, that's fine.
Double four.
I feel like I did well
Do
enough.
this to the left.
Target destroyed.
Command is happy to hear of your success and achievements on
Okay.
the surface.
Well done. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Snacks, how you doing, buddy? What headset do you have? Is that the Logitech?
Yeah.
You like him?
Just a second, doing the dev kill medallion for this guy.
Don't forget, guys, Daeron is old in chat for your chance to win a Dervish standard pack coming out. Dervisson. What's the... What do we have on that as far as the... 2 weeks away? Let me see here. Dervish. When does this come out? Comes out... Alright, open my mouth. Noon PM. I like the missile ports on it. I wish, yeah, I think it's cool. Did you get it? You're done?
Yeah.
Is it- what headset is that?
It's a Logitech G933 Artemis.
Is that the wireless ones that you can plug in and...
Yeah, they're wireless. I hardly ever use them wireless. The reason I like them the most, though, is comfort. The ear pads are... I have big ears. So the ear pads are good for me when I wear them all day. And also, they're not that faux leather. I hate that faux leather shit that's on most headphones. And so, I love these. This is my second pair.
Wanted a pair.
They're good. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely better. You spend more money though. I haven't had an issue with headset weight. These are comfortable. I mean, I wear mine,
A lot.
insane amounts of hours every day.
Yeah, I've needed a sort of a... Yeah.
If you're wearing yours 8+ hours a day, it really narrows the range of headsets you can use. In
Does
my
it feel on
opinion.
top of your head? Good? Does it?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
press
it
down?
doesn't. That's the thing. Anything that just a tiny bit presses into you on any headset, or tiny little irritation that you can deal with for 3 hours, you can't deal with in 8+ hours.
Wobbly says, so Daeron, does it bring your kid to work day? That's right.
Yep. Down below me there. That's my kid.
Which Warhammer are you?
6R.
I did go with the loyalty. What the? Oh, Jesus. Dog bark. Bark, bark, bark. Why do you like the Warhammer so much? Is it mainly aesthetics? nostalgia, obviously. I mean, but like,
well, for sure, I think that's a big part. It's like the first mech that I saw. You remember when I said I walked in and bought battle droids? That was the mech that was on the cover. So it was always there from the beginning, and even before the beginning, because I saw it on Robotech as well. So it was just one of those mechs. It was bound. It was gonna be one of the Robotech mechs, because I was so into that series. So it could have been the Marauder or whatever. Which, you know, the Alpha Lance is all right there as far as I love them all. Warhammer just happened to be the one that is a tiny bit more than others.
all right, you ready?
Ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Also, don't forget, guys, Daeron is old for your chance to win we'll do it after this drop, a Dervish Standard Pack. Just want to say again, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you're having a great day. Actually need to get a wireless keyboard.
I see a lot of people that don't like Logitech headsets and people that do. Thankfully, I mean, I know that happens with technology, but thankfully I've had pretty good luck with them. If I didn't, then I'd be on your side.
Need a wireless keyboard and mouse for. I got a Steam Link, so I just need to. I don't need anything expensive. So
I'm just high level. I'm not old. I'm a high level wizard with many spells in my book.
for Arsenal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the Steam Link can use Bluetooth. Well, I think it can, right? Does anybody have a Steam Link? Can it use the Bluetooth keyboard? Or is that? Oh, I'm assuming it can. Darren's almost level 60. Hey,
God save the queen.
Hey, what's going on, guys? All right. Yeah, aesthetically, I like the dervish look. I think he did a great job updating it. You haven't taken it out of the box? What? Let me think you are. Man.
It likes pitting us against each other.
Paul just doesn't like us.
It's like, they're trying again. No.
You know what it is. People like a underdog. Yeah, in all honesty, I think
Several coming down Echo Line as expected.
it'll create. I'd say not a create. It'll take a lot of hard work, dedication, but I'm really intrigued by what type of animation people are going to come up with. For Mech 5.
You talking Machinima or whatever?
Yeah, or that type of video.
Yep.
Jesus, what is...
Oh yeah, they got a Pulse coming up Echo Line. They're about to push over the ramp.
Yep, push
Like
top,
we're
guys, push top.
NASCAR as of now.
Target acquired.
They're pushing
an-
center hard.
It's a crab with LRMs. What is this atrocity? Because you can doesn't mean you should. Zeller and 15, so god.
New target acquired. New target
About to be
acquired.
dead.
Warning, incoming missile.
He's dead.
New target acquired.
We strike on this guy.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
At 25%.
Hey Gale, watch your 6.
New target
Need assistance.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Even know I'm coming. Oh, he's ATM. Yep. Oh, right. Yep.
New target
Oh no.
acquired. New target
Just don't get my
acquired.
back shot
Target
up.
spotted.
Whatever that.
New target acquired. Airstrike activated.
Box.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Oh, not so funny, are we?
Target destroyed.
Little shits.
Good job, guys.
Achievements on the surface.
I'm sorry, Darren. You had crab with LRMs. You were doomed. What
Had
if
some
if
fucking good brawlers on our team.
that was a quick match?
Very quick.
If someone, yeah, I mean, I think I already know the answer to this. Like, if you were to, like, if someone was to recreate one of the, because someone could technically recreate a story, like Decision at Thunder Rift or whatever.
That was the first one that came to my mind.
Right? Is that what came to your mind?
Just because it's so, those stories are so well capsulated. You know, it's like it's just a here's the beginning, here's the end. It's a great arc. It's great locations. Yeah, I think it's just an easy one to tackle, as compared to, like, say, the Warrior trilogy or something.
Punched it.
All right, guys, like 30 more seconds or so, and we'll do the giveaway.
Exo Squad. Exo Squad was cool. It was ahead of its time. It was a deep cartoon, though. It had some context there that was not just for children. Hey, Schwank, how you doing? All right, let's go do this giveaway. You ready, Darren?
Give it away now.
All right, picking a winner.
Ba-ba-bum.
Oh, there you go. Ghost Fac. 386.
Ghostface.
Fac. Probably it is, but you know, whatever. Ghost Fac. Yay! Congrats, dude. Darren is gonna whisper you sweet nothings into your ear. No matter what he tells you, remember, don't give him your address, social security number, and/or phone number. The 3 is the E. This is lies. Why wouldn't you just use an E?
Ghost, I just whispered you. Whisper me back. Let me know your pilot name, and I'll get you the Mac Pack.
Backpack. All right, Darren. You let me know when you're ready after you get that.
Mm-hmm.
Because elite speak. It's already happening, Darren. I'm getting old. Kids now.
Getting older happens every day.
Has your daughter done anything to where it's just you've just like sort of wheeled and had to think of like, wow, like I'm old, or like I'm out of touch? Has she done anything yet? Is she old enough to?
Well, I mean, she's already pretty much better on an iPhone than I am. Kids these days are good at the whole, notebook or iPhone thing. Yeah, all the time, man.
You want a filing cabinet? You can get one, Bearclaw. I got one right there. Got stuff like important documents, tax information.
All right, Ghostface, you are good to go. The pack will be in your account very shortly.
All right, Darren, I'm gonna.
Or of course, you won't get the mech till it comes out. What you gonna do?
Oh, I was gonna say you pick my mech. You pick a heavy mech. Doesn't matter what. That's out now. A mech.
Hold on.
Cisco, you hate phones? Why do you hate phones?
Am I trying to torture you?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can try to. You can do whatever. Whatever heavy mech.
Orion 2C.
All right, ready?
I have a feeling that I'm only going based on my experience with these mechs, of course, and you're just going to destroy in whatever mech I select. I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, drop.
In other words, I feel like this is going to backfire on me.
Cisco, because they're just small, weak computers. Weak? You literally have the world at your fingertips and as much information out there, and they're weak? Man, you're looking at it wrong, dude. If anything, we're weak. I mean, think about this. Look at what information. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, they're not even phones, it's just... You got a phone.
What?
Oh, Blizzard. Yeah, but you can't carry around your tower, can you, Cisco? Every tool is as only good as the user using it.
I have a Plus, you know, an iPhone Plus, so it's a big one. But even that, to me, yeah, they have everything. It's a good backup if I don't have my computer, my tower.
Backshot, thanks, buddy. Hey, Backshot, how you doing? Oh, I got Lee. Oh, Lee. You must purge. Shoot that NG guy. You guys are slowly going forward. I'm slowly going backwards. What are you talking about?
Casuals.
What does that mean?
Are you high right now and we're just like tripping you out?
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Sean Lang's in the voyeurism.
All systems nominal.
Yeah.
I don't know, Bear Claw. My vacation I just had for 12 days, I was pretty much completely disconnected from technology, and it was pure heaven. I loved it. No internet, was beautiful.
Conquest on this map, what a combination. So glad I brought my brawler fucking build.
Conquest is actually probably the best game mode on this map, but you know.
I don't know what it is with this game. It's so hard to hear people in their voice. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yup.
You sounded better when you said yeah there, Shawnee boy.
I said Conquest is probably the best game mode for this map.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Are you wanting me to respond to that or something?
No, it's a guy in game.
No, I know. I'm joking.
Okay, I guess we're going over there.
Target spotted. Kappa has fallen.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
We can push towards Theta.
We have taken Sigma.
New target acquired.
Pushing.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Don't leave me hanging.
Affirmative.
New target acquired.
We have data. Target spotted.
Yeah, you got
New
this
target
match.
Acquired.
Oh yeah, son. Wee buddy.
Assistance.
That
I
guy
don't have an
staggered.
aggressive team.
Target spotted.
Wait, are we pushing or what?
Assistance.
They're pushing
yeah.
our left flank, I-7, they're pushing hard. You need some help.
Target spotted.
New target
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Watch hotel.
acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Push hotel. Push hotel.
Incoming missile.
Why am I the only
No, really,
one?
push over the hill, guys. Push over the fucking hill.
Target spotted.
Target
You'll die,
destroyed.
babe.
What did you say? Did you say? I hope you... Oh my god, that was uncalled for, sir.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Jesus.
Target spotted.
Oh, buddy. That was very uncalled for.
I didn't see it
No, what he said. My teammate.
in chat.
Team
No,
killed
on void.
Nakia for being a fag.
Oh my god, this dude. Yeah,
Shut
that's
up,
getting
dude.
reported.
Yeah, stop being a bitch, dude.
Like,
You play your game, I'll play mine.
I can't hear you because your microphone's from eBay.
wow. Dude, that is not called for, dude.
Fucking can't. Yeah, we're pushing. Oh, really? Because I'm the only assault.
Alright, I'm just not gonna engage with it.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Critical damage. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Nice push. Good job.
Good work, warriors. Victory is ours.
Don't forget, guys. It's just a report tool. Oh, sorry, you have to put up with that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
That was definitely not. If someone can highlight that for me really quick, that's just not.
What kind of talk?
Yeah.
Anti-PGI or
No. It was
racial
just-
or?
Yeah. Well, a little bit of. It's just douchebaggery. All right. What kind of person talks to another person like that? Does that? How insecure do you have to be in yourself?
Was he directing it towards you?
No, other players. All right. Next mech, Daeron, pick.
Rifleman 2C. Wait, is that? No.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that. You said it was glass cannon, right?
Yeah, but I like what it. This one.
You like the cannon part of it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Do we want to do another giveaway? What do we want to do? We'll let Daeron
Yeah,
choose.
do another one. We'll do a dervish collectors.
Okay. Yes, opening up. Get that. There we go, guys. Type exclamation old man Daeron in chat.
Hey, Pickle.
Pickle! What's up, buddy? Ball just is attacking the player with. There's a theme here going on. I don't know.
I hadn't noticed.
Just saying. Which birthday?
Mm.
What are friends for? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, Lefty, let me get you. All right, Lefty, got you the tags. You're good now. You can post in the live streams. Done. Bill has a baby face. Not really news. Teapot. Man, old Daeron.
Oh yeah. Whereas mine being old is breaking news.
I mean, it was just your birthday. So, I mean,
Whatever, baby face.
yeah. I've seen your baby face. We have evidence, so I don't want to hear it. Don't make me spread some image girl around. I'll do it. Ball, if you can Discord, please. Thank you. Do it, Phil. Do it. Daeron has a beard, so it helps proportionalize his face.
Does it?
Yeah.
Reactor online.
It helps.
Sensors
Blackmailing the baby
online.
face.
Weapons online.
I would never blackmail.
All systems nominal. Override engaged.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture
It's funny. I mean, you know, it's not like you're. I mean, you're a good-looking guy. I mean, you know, so. You know.
As I've always said, I have a face for radio.
Come on, it's not that bad. I mean, are you saying Rebecca has bad taste? Because I'm not.
Look at you.
Yeah. Oh, we're not even.
Oh, we're on the same.
Are we?
We're on the same. Yeah, we're on the same team.
Oh.
We're so used to that not happening.
Yeah, we have Leo there.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
They're being super aggressive left side.
Target spotted.
Wow, how'd that feel, buddy? Got pelts for it. Let's push up, push up. Push Charlie. Put pressure, put pressure.
Just some over on the right.
Yeah. That guy out.
New target
Target spotted.
Hello, buddy. Hello, Moto.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Line is dangerous. Oh, wow, there's multiple right here. I just realized it.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh, is that Lee? Oh, man, Foxtrot's about to get wrecked.
Or less. Nope. Oh shit. Wow. I just got so hosed on that one.
I killed him.
Yeah, but I'm out of this fight. Oh.
You were leading with the glass cannon.
Yeah. I'm behind you now. Oh shit. There's probably lead. Nope. It's not lead. Alright. Oh, there's strike on us. No.
Target spotted.
DT is so glowy, I know, right? Push him, push him.
New target.
Fox. Alpha. Nice. Push in, push in. Trying to lead here. Oh, right. India. We gotta turn around, get ready. Echo 6.
Target acquired.
Yep. Oh, no.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
Behind us. Oh, no.
Acquired. Destroyed.
Thank you, ball. The back shot? No, it's fun. It's a good build, man. It's just you it's squishy. Yeah, it's
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
it is. But you can do some pretty good damage. All right. Ooh, man, double XP still. Oh, 10,000 XP. Yeah, boys. We'll take it. All right, don't forget, guys, we do have a giveaway going on. Old Man Daeron.
Quick draw.
Quick draw. Okay, all right, I'll do it. Let me get my nodes first. Ooh, man, that was nice. Nodes. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that helped out a lot. Oh, thank you, call sign, for the bits, sir. I think we're gonna go. Ability here. Got LB spread, LB mag cap maybe. Alright, we're doing quick draw. I like the quick drill. This is hilarious. This thing looks ridiculous. It's like a Mega Man.
Yeah, it is.
That's not. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, draw. Rube. Salt. Thank you, Commander Kill, for dropping some salt. Salty bits. Hey man, you gotta add a little salt to make cookies, you know what I'm saying? Some chocolate chip cookies, you gotta add just a pinch of salt, you know? Saying. What's your favorite kind of cookie, Daeron?
Chocolate chip.
Yeah. Like
Does that mean I don't like
plain
other types of
chocolate chip?
cookies? No.
Like plain, or do you like some people like walnuts?
Don't fucking throw walnuts in my chocolate chip cookies.
Don't fuck with it.
Yep.
Understood.
I'm a traditionalist with food.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean I won't try new things, but like
You like what you like.
as soon as somebody says, Yeah, we're cooking Thanksgiving dinner this year, but instead of doing stuffing, we were they've lost me. Like as soon as you start fucking with traditional shit, so like chocolate chip cookies. I like them right out of the oven, just good old chocolate chip cookies.
Gotcha.
But I do like new stuff as well, as long as it's not fucking with something old.
Well, like, what about like mashed potatoes and gravy? You like?
What about it?
You like skin, no skin, or do you? Is it what if it's like garlic mashed potatoes? Getting a little dicey there.
As long as it's good, I can handle it. Variety of ways.
Gotcha.
They just need to be there.
Do you like cranberry sauce?
We're not doing mashed potatoes this year. We're doing, cauliflower crumble or something like that. You're like, what?
Do you like cranberry sauce? Like out of the can, that classic.
Yes, but I don't like it with the cranberries in it. I don't like the chunky.
Yeah, you don't like. I don't either.
No.
Yeah. I don't mind craisins actually, but in cranberry sauce, just out of the can. Yeah.
Sensors online. Weapons online.
Yeah, oatmeal cookies with instead of raisins, use craisins. Oh, they're so good.
And keeps me alive.
Darren won't die. Well, crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Darren can't eat grapes.
In any form.
Maybe
raisin
he actually.
or wine.
I mean, you haven't tried since then, so I mean.
I talked to my wife about the other day. Like, should I just try it?
She's like, no.
The problem is, okay, so you try it and nothing happens, cool, but you try it and something bad happens.
Carry around an EpiPen?
Not fun. Yep, I have it, but I don't want to fucking stick an EpiPen in myself.
Dude, it's better than like.
No, I know, but
stabbing yourself in the heart.
Well, sure.
Something like
The Rock.
The Rock, Alcatraz.
Yeah,
shit.
that was like that's stuff nightmares are made of.
Yeah, they just get you.
Oh yeah. Like I'd have to contemplate it. Well, should I just let myself die?
Is it better just to die?
I've had a good life.
Oh man.
Affirmative.
Yeah, watch Delta 5. Come on.
Target acquired.
Affirmative.
Oop. Hey, gamer, how you doing? No, we're solo dropping right now.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Hey, Ferric, how you doing?
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Are they pushing tunnel?
Target spotted.
New
Yes,
target
tunnel.
acquired.
2 mechs.
You need assistance?
And I'd listen something medium.
What we got? That's good UAV. Yep. Slightly better one.
UAV activated. New target acquired.
Delta. It's just standing there taking it. Oh,
Dead
dude.
moving right.
Critical.
Through the tunnel and everywhere else.
New target acquired.
Yep.
Target spotted.
Bad spot.
New target
Yeah, let's push Echo, guys. These guys, we can just push them.
New target acquired.
I was just talking about they're not pushing that. Good.
New target acquired.
Responding,
I'm
have
trying,
copy.
but they're all walking backwards.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
blocking.
just noticed I was the only one on the tunnel. Good to know.
We're all on top, yeah.
New target acquired.
Let's push Delta 5, guys. Delta 5. I'm with you.
New target acquired.
Atlas is right there. This Mad Dog is ATM, so I'm pushing out, pushing out.
I really don't
Pushing,
have
pushing,
to
pushing.
have it.
With you, who you call target?
Target acquired.
There's an Atlas here and a Huntsman.
Yeah, let's take the Atlas.
New target
There's 3 mechs here.
Roger.
PPCs, minimum range. Alright, Atlas is stripped. Going to Lima. Lima's almost down.
Target
Lima's
destroyed.
down. Juliet.
Right behind me.
I'm feeling good. Let's take watch underneath, watch underneath. Oh,
Medcat needs to die.
Warning.
oh.
Medcat right through the open.
Wow.
New target
I'm gonna
acquired.
push in, swing left. Push in, swing left. There's a dragon right torso. Yeah, dragon's gonna focus. Dead. Overheating, and I'm safe. Ish. Oh boy.
Atlas caught. Watch.
Oh, and he
God
lives.
damn it, Mike, yo.
Yeah. Daeron stealing. Oh, that was.
Target acquired.
How am I still alive? I know. Can't kill a good thing.
New target acquired.
Leg.
Target destroyed. New
Oh,
target acquired.
living dangerous.
Target destroyed.
Sometimes the bolt, you know, yeah,
New target acquired.
bold.
Good job,
It's working.
boys.
Target destroyed.
Oof. 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 What does that have to do with Matchmaker, Kodiak? Another great Matchmaker experience?
If
one-
I lose,
one
matchmaker
team
sucks.
Yeah.
If I win,
Well, no, he
Matchmaker's
was
working.
on the winning team too. It's like, what is that? I don't even
Oh,
know.
I thought he was on the other side.
No.
Hmm.
He got, but he also got 100. I don't know. People confuse me.
There's so many elements that can make a match go one way or the other. The domino effect. A few people making bad choices.
All right. Here we go, guys. We'll give it about 30 more seconds. Old Man Daeron in chat. Exclamation Old Man Daeron for your chance to win a Dervish Collector's Pack. Yeah, I like the quick draw. You picked a mech. I was like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling whatever mech. I was not going to get the groans.
This is fun. I'm just saying. I like it. I like challenges like this. Like the daily stuff. You don't even have to give me C-bills. You don't even have to give me anything. Just a challenge. It could be like, get a headshot in a quick draw. And I'd be like, oh, all right. This is going to be tough. All right, here we go. Rolling, picking a winner. Good luck to everyone out there. Laughing Fat Man.
Ho,
There.
ho, ho. There he is. Okay, 1 second. I'll whisper you.
Yeah, you. Wobbly, I know, right? That's not how you spell wobbly, Ron. What is this? Ismo. Dog came. He is snoring. Puppers in chat. Doggo activated. All systems barkable.
Normal. Okay, so I'm picking a mech.
Yeah. Another heavy. Actually, you know what? Do assault. I want to see if
Archer. Archer.
you don't want any assault options?
Are you excited about the Archer?
I'm not going to tell you. Do Archer. All right, we'll do Archer. Ready?
Ready.
3, 2,
Two.
1. Hey, Cozen. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, man. My boys have been doing well. That is all on them. They've been putting in the hard work. Alright, I gotta turn this light off. Oh my god. Shines my face. Shogun, what?
All right, Laughing Fat Man, that is injected into your account. You'll have it as soon as the mech comes out. Congratulations, sir.
You want to do one more? You want to do an ultimate?
Yeah, let's do an ultimate.
Meow
This
meow,
will be
mech
the final
pilots,
giveaway
meow
for the
meow.
day. Defibble, Twitch Prime, 32 months. Thank you. He says meow, meow, mech pilots, meow, meow. So take that. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it, man.
What's up, folks, and welcome to the Polar Canter Lands. Hey, PGI, have mercy on your soul, because the learn boats on the red team certainly won't.
Alright, we're doing opening giveaway. Gonna be nice this time for an ultimate giveaway of the Dervish. Darren Love in chat.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
And we do have him on the enemy team. Remember, he
Back to
wanted
normal.
this.
Well, good luck, gentlemen. May your autocannons ring true. Well, let's go over to the red team.
Merm build.
Don't forget, guys, open your flaps. Don't be caught with your flaps closed.
Hello.
Protect this position.
All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves in the Gulf 8 here and form a nice little line.
Pull up your
Some
pants.
decent terrain there we
Open
can
your
use to our
flaps.
advantage. And yes, you're a brawler.
You're a brawler.
I mean, I got rank 2, so not quite.
Your mom's a brawler.
Well, I mean, she did smack me once for calling her a whore. I mean, what? I did not call my mother no such thing. I love my mother. My father, on the other hand, I love him too.
Bill, you can't say that to people. What?
Hashtag wholesome content.
Don't brawl your mother. Don't do that. It's. Hey Dame, how you doing?
Got a nice group going for Golf 8.
Yep, we're just kind of chilling here.
Hey.
What's the occasion for the giveaways today? Darren always
It's a
does
nice little
giveaways.
terrain
I don't
off to the
though.
left here we can use.
Inside I-10.
You, Shogun Kid, do you not want us to do giveaways? 'Cause
Enemy
we don't
I-10.
have to. I mean,
The occasion is that it's Monday,
Roger, Dodger.
and everybody loves Mondays, right?
is that what they're saying?
Uh-huh.
That's a
This is in
Cyclops.
lieu of Darren turning 65
And a Phoenix Hawk.
on
Both
Friday.
disappointments.
Ow. You stingy little diamond shark. Hey man, you gotta save on the profits, alright?
Nope.
Buy low, sell high.
Yeah, there's a decal that
This
says
is Diamond
dope on
Shark
it.
ways,
The
alright?
best decal in the world.
Look. Haters gonna hate, alright?
MILF meaning mech I would like to fight for those who are uninitiated.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, that's no fun.
So what it looks like is they're just gonna.
Are
Okay,
we
here
gonna
they come.
freaking
They're coming up
engage,
into your
or is
knives
this just
now.
gonna throw a little snow at each other every once in a while?
I mean, feel free to push out. Lead the way, man. Lead by
Here I
example.
come. Here I come.
Yeah, home X on the right as well. There's a Griffin and a Javelin.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Hey, there's Bravo King Crab.
That's
Well, I got MRM, so I gotta hold out for a face-to-face.
Yep, let's just be patient, guys. Hey, fellows on Hotel 8, bring it on back to the left a little bit. Don't get overextended now.
You're not my dad.
Look, just because I'm not holding a belt in my hand.
So they're gonna sweep across, and then
On the
we
left.
got a nice group that's gonna hold them back. So
Hotel 10, we got mechs.
Target
New
spotted.
target.
They're coming on the left now.
Oh, that
Target
flea's
Delta.
gonna tear up.
They're all
that
coming on the
dude.
left now.
He's got regular peeps.
You got range. It's a nice little shooting gallery for you.
Definitely help him. I'm gonna go help the flea really quick. Your dude's dying over here.
Yeah. Don't know what he was thinking about being over there.
Airstrike online.
Here comes the King Crab. He's charging forward.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Bravo, ladies and gentlemen. He's leading the pack. Light him up. All right, Bravo's breaking off. Something else is taking points. A Marauder. Hit him hard now.
Target acquired. Airstrike.
They're stuck in that ditch, guys. Keep them pinned.
Target acquired.
put some artillery on them.
You gotta drop it. Drop it like a mixtape, boys. Nice and hot.
I'm
They're
eager
dropping
to
one
bounce.
else.
Just give the command.
Airstrike online.
They're split.
Target acquired.
Warhammer's pushing forward on the front. Alright, he's backing off again.
Target spotted.
There's a thing helping the Gamma 10 shooting us with PCs.
Oh, hello, Bravo. Ah, that's what it is.
Acquired. Airstrike online.
Oh, we're here with you.
Alright, they're moving forward again. Target Hotel Marauder 2.
Legs on Alpha.
He's all splat. Alright, Mex and
Leg.
Golf 8. No, there's only one more over here with me. Okay. Let's start walking to the right here until Hotel 9. Our team's kind of ditching us here.
No, we're here with you.
Hotel.
Yeah, he's in the open.
Sight torso. Both of them.
New target acquired.
He's down. Let's get Bravo King Crab. Left torso's open.
Daeron's getting kills. You guys are about to
Every once in a while.
right into
Everyone.
New target acquired.
about to.
Alright, there goes his left. Now let's
Bravo.
get his right.
Target destroyed.
India Night Star.
Right
left
into the
torso's
trap
open.
that we call life.
New target
Idiot.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Killing India.
Golf.
Alright, boys, let's roll forward into target goal.
Target destroyed.
We've also got this Cyclops over here.
Acquired. Heat level critical. Airstrike
Yeah, I'm hitting on him.
He's down.
acquired.
Too eager.
Target Echo Marauder.
Too eager for the fight. Oops, sorry, team damage.
Target acquired.
Close, Kilo.
New target acquired.
We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Yeah, I like the Tempest, ECM, MRMs.
My gun's got more jam than a peanut butter jelly.
Acquired. Target destroyed. Heat level critical. MRM ammo at 25%.
Fighting full Gamma 9, watch out.
Delta Center. And there's this Griffin here as well.
Target acquired.
Let's give him the coward's death.
Destroyed.
Sniper guy originally cord.
Gamma 9.
Phoenix Hawk over F9.
The one who was sniping at the start.
Yep. Don't forget, guys, Daeron Love in chat for your chance to win an Ultimate Dervish pack. Thank you again for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the dual cam stream. It's good to see your face, Daeron.
I don't know about that, but it was good to be here, and yeah, it was fun.
Sorry. Well, we've been on. It's about been split 50-50. I think.
What's that?
How many
Right
times
on.
have been?
My new Mick.
Yeah, or just
thank
how many
you all.
times
Got
me
my
and you
ass
been on the
beat,
team,
but
or-
thank you for the points. You guys did great.
Drop destroy. Cheeky little git.
My guns are dry like my sense of humor. Damn it. Thanks for the match, guys. See you on the next battlefield.
Thanks, man. Good work, all. Good work.
Yeah. You did well. Your team overextended, that's all it was.
Yeah, I did as well.
Hey, Warschnuffle, how you doing? And don't forget, Daeron Love in chat. Daeron Love. Yeah, oh, man. Good stream. Good combo. We sure do love them. That's right. Gotta appreciate every moment. They're limited.
Are you
Just
saying
like me.
appreciate the moment I'm here because I'm going to be dead soon?
I mean, that could be said about me as well. You never know.
Could be said about anybody. You
I
can walk
know,
out the
right?
door and get
Yeah.
struck by lightning.
Right?
Sure.
McClearly says, hey, Phil, has there been any talk about reining back the VGL3? Seems to be clear candidate for overperforming mech. I mean, that would be up to Chris. You know, one thing I've realized over the period of years is that you'll probably get mixed opinions on whether or not a mech is overperforming sometimes, especially if you're looking at, like, you know, for instance, one comp player or one set of, you know what I'm saying? Like, one comp scene can say, yes, this mech is clearly OP, and the other is like, no, it's very situational. Yeah, I mean, now if like the entire top echelon was like, hey, yeah, this is broke, you know what I'm saying? I think sometimes it's very, very difficult. And here's the thing is, like, what do you do if you barely nudge it? Does that mean it falls off? I mean, we're talking about, like, even if you barely nudge something in, like, maybe just the agility aspect, it could be the difference of it playing not. I mean, it's always a very thin line between a mech, I don't know, sometimes being used or not used, just because, guess what? You can go and do this setup on this build and have this instead. So, yeah. So, if you're talking about ATMs, you know, and the ATM builds, I think ATMs are just really strong. I think Vapor Eagles are not tough. I think Vapor Eagles are super squishy. I mean, and that being said, I love the VGAA with the LB and SRM. So, you know, yeah. So, and it's always difficult when it comes to that because of exactly what you guys are sort of pointing out. One mech can do like 140 something alpha, and another one, you know, like, yeah, it's never easy. All right, let's go ahead and do this giveaway. Daeron, you ready?
Am I ready? Yes. I'm
To do
ready
it, to the giveaway? Should we
Yeah.
give him like 30 minutes or 30 seconds? All right, we'll give you another 30 seconds, guys.
I was just catching up on Twitter. Ready, Freddy.
All right, here we go. Picking a winner. Good luck to everyone out there. Thank you again for tuning in. Much appreciated with all the resubs. Commander Kel, thank you for dropping 500 bits and call sign. And Shatterspark, thank you guys. Thank you to, let's go ahead and do a shout out here. Father Bill, Vidarian, Davro, Unnatural with that gifted sub, by the way. Thank you. Ghostfac, Duro Grig, and Deflibble. Thank you guys for the resubs. Thank you guys for the supports.
Seriously, guys, totally means a lot to us, and we appreciate your support.
Much appreciated. All right, here we go. Rigged.
Giving it away. Here we go.
Shogun Kid.
Shogun, you there?
Rigged. So rigged. That's not how you spell Vidarian. There you go, Shogun. Thank you for being here. You just got an ultimate dervish pack. Darren's gonna whisper you on Twitch, and I'll confirm that you are in comms with him before we give this switch off here.
Hey, Shogun, just confirm that I've got your pilot name correct there. Cool.
Navid, I mean, maybe at the time. I mean, I can't speak for him. I mean, maybe make a thread on Reddit or whatever and ping him or have a discussion around it. Remember too is like, just because like you or I have an idea doesn't necessarily mean it can be implemented. Maybe there's something else going on. So just sort of keep that, you know, give him a little bit of a, not a break per se, but you know, maybe if there's a discussion to be had. One thing that's tough, especially when it comes to that conversation as far as weapons, is, you know, maybe how it affects assaults versus lights, you know, so forth. I mean, there's large sweeping stuff like that. And now with the change to indirect and direct, and again, I don't, like I said, maybe just have a conversation, and you can even tag me and see what comes out of it. So I think that's the best bet.
All right, Shogun, you are taken care of. You got the mechs, many mechs, and everything that comes with it. Congratulations to you and all the winners today. And yeah, thank you again, everybody, for just being here and the support and listening to us ramble on. Hopefully we can provide more of that for you.
Yeah. Did you guys enjoy the dual cam stream?
They hated it.
They hated it. I think it's pretty I mean, for me, I think it's pretty standard for being on cam for the most part of streamers.
Oh yeah, I mean, necessary.
Yeah. But
it's a before and after.
Well, clearly, again, that goes back to really what are you talking about? Is it a mech problem or is it a weapon problem? You know, so I don't, it's always very difficult. But yeah, I need to get going, guys. Darren needs to get going. We will be back tomorrow. Just want to say thank you again for coming out here. We're going to go raid someone at set point time. But before we do, hey, if you enjoyed yourself, make sure to click that follow button. Hey, consider becoming a sub. If you have Twitch Prime sitting around, don't let it go to waste. Of course, all you got to do is click that sub button up there, like a lot of you have done, which we do appreciate it. So again, if you want to help support the channel, clicking on that button. You can also shop on Amazon. We got an Amazon affiliate. If there's anything you want to get on Amazon, just use that link and we get kickbacks when you guys buy stuff. Link is in chat. We'd appreciate that. You can check us out on Patreon as well. Just want to say thank you again. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Darren, it's been a pleasure.
Same, likewise. See you
and
all.
Yeah, we got a series of podcasts coming your guys' way. We're gonna be sitting down with some folks in the community, and so stay tuned on that. I don't know if they'll be live.
I haven't decided, but yeah, we're
that'll
we're
be
starting
up to
this
Darren.
week, but we haven't decided 100% on how we're going to do things. But we are going to have steady podcasts coming up.
And I think we're going to be on another podcast. I'm not going to say anything on that one, but yeah, Yeah. So looking forward to that too. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure. I will see you guys later. Darren, have a good day. And
good night, everybody.
See you guys tomorrow. Until next time, Mechwarriors. Peace.